All right, let's talk. What did you find in Albrecht's house? Is this stinking event what I think it is? Yeah, that sounds about right. Filthy bastards. This Lady G's got a troll-sized arse-whipping coming to her, and no mistake! Gotta get into the event first, though. Alright, I got a plan. I doubt you're gonna like it, though. They're down an orc, right? I say we offer them a replacement. Me! I don't mean to brag, but they'd be idiots to turn down a specimen like this. You demand a ticket to the hunt as payment, then we meet up and find Tajahir and Mareki together. Deal? Not a word of protest, eh? I see how it is. I'm just giving you a hard time. Tie me up and let's go.
This is wearisome indeed. So much to do, so little time.
There you are. I certainly hope you delivered that token. My lady has a... wait, is that orc yours? A gift? My, oh my, how wonderful. We suffered a mild setback recently and lost an orc of similar proportions. Lady Gisiliane will be overjoyed. I will introduce you to my mistress at once. Lady Gisiliane, fivefold venerations, my lady.
Sebagai, obsequious as ever. Tell me, is Caraval Alberic appeased? And who might this be? With an orc, no less?
A recent acquaintance, my lady. They handled matters with Alberic. Under my watchful eye, of course.
Greetings. As Sebagai clumsily pointed out, I am Lady Gisiliane. It seems I have you to thank for settling this business with Alberic Dufont. Tell me, what payment do you require? And what do you have planned for your scowling green friend there? A hunting expedition? You'll have to be more specific. I organize many excursions for Seneschal's elite. Ah, that hunting expedition. I must admit some surprise. That particular excursion is by invitation only. Then again, anyone cunning enough to sniff it out would be a welcome addition. Yes, I believe we can find a place for you. As for the orc... I believe you're right. You know, my people meant to deliver an orc much like this one before being waylaid by a dragon. A welcome coincidence. Give this token to our huntmaster at the bog east of Purring Rock. He'll sort you out. Farewell. I'd almost think you a competent Sebagai. This orc should provide a worthy challenge for my clients.
Oh, yes, Lady Gisiliane.
You really should be going, Karam. Our quarry, no matter how fierce, doesn't last forever.
Why do you linger? You got what you wanted. Be off.
The mines at Crosswich are invaluable. I'm not surprised the Red Rooks tried to take control of the place.
Nobody cares at all. seem to be making a lot of enemies.
Hold there, traveler. A private event takes place here today. I urge you to move on immediately. My apologies. Welcome to the hunt. Your quarry includes Khajiit, both large and small. If you seek a greater challenge, a bull orc roams the swamp as well. Please join us for refreshments at the conclusion of your excursion. Good hunting, Karam. Mind the terrain and keep an eye out for the orc. Dangerous prey, that one.
If we do not end this war, it will end us.
Flee! The orc! He's mad! Mad! Oh, lost! Put through it! Lady G shall hear of this! I demand redress!
never tell the truth to those unworthy of it.
Nine times out of 10, the cynics are right.
Gold may be the root of evil, but we all need roots.
They are traitors to the memory of admirals.
My bowstring snapped.
Ha! That's not a
bad luck.
stew pot. It's my laundry.
I can't remember her name. The pretty one.
Where is that half-wit?
That's what he said.
The best defense, always a good attack.
That was an unwelcome surprise.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Who's got a
Gold
whetstone?
may be the root of evil,
Nobody cares
we
at
all
all.
need roots.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
Hey, what's a little extortion among friends?
9 times out of 10, the cynics are right. Fly this one. Fly.
My bowstring snapped. Bad luck.
Keep it down, you'll wake the dead. That's not a stew pot. It's my laundry.
Where is that half-wit?
I can't remember her name. The pretty one.
Oi, there you are! This way!
Help! Help me! Gordo, my friend, you came for us.
Yeah, Taj. Just too late. Damn it. Can you walk? Come on, stay with me, Whiskers.
I am spent, my friend. But Mareki, she was alive when... She is in the ruins, north of here. She plans to do something rash. Go, Scordo. Find her.
I'll find Mareki. You got my word on that. See if there's anything you can do for him, pal. Then meet me at the ruins as soon as you can.
My friend Scordo uses anger to hide sorrow. I do not think... Do they? Yes, Taja here already feels Kenarthi's breath on his face. I do not have much time. Mareki fled to the ruins, but she shares Scordo's temper. You must protect them. She goes there to kill the one who did this. Lady G. Go north, along the river. Crumbling walls and a door. Mareki is there. Hurry! I did not think I would die this way. Hunted like an animal. Why would they do this to me? Go, my friend. Tell Mareki. Tell her.
You disgusting furball! Did you honestly think you could kill Lady Gisiliane?
Scordo? Moons mercy, am I glad to see you. We killed Lady G together, yes?
She's here? Gotta tell you, it's tempting, but we've gotta get you out of here. Come on!
Your friend then? She's just through that door. It's locked, you see? I stole the key and hid it. Here, I just need to...
Oh, again with the vomit? I've got to get this one to safety. Kill that damned elf and end this. Meet you on the road, northeast, past the Huntmaster, all right? Come on, cat.
Make it hurt, Walker.
to the memory of Admiral.
You! Maybe I'll mount your head on my wall! Rot your soul!
I'm sorry about Taja here, Mareki. Just wasn't fast enough, you know?
Don't blame yourself. You came back for us, yes? That's far more than most would do. You have a good heart, Scordo Deny.
All right. Don't go getting all sentimental on me.
Greetings, Walker. Scordo says you helped him find us. A good thing, too. Scordo is brave and handsome, but prone to rash decisions. Not like Mareki. Honestly, Mareki is bedraggled and no mistake. Matted fur, sore paws, dull claws, and not a scrap of cloth to conceal this sensuous physique. That's what a kidnapping-turned-person hunt will do to you, I guess. Losing Taja here hurts the worst. For now, Mareki will stay with Scordo. Look at him, that pouty chin and those sad, slumping shoulders. He needs a friend, yes. Plus, he's not so bad on the eyes, eh? Those calves. Rawr. I meow too much, yes. Mareki takes your point.
You know, I never intended to come to Elsweyr. But now, looking out over these jungles and plains, I'm thinking it might be worth sticking around. For a little while, anyway. Yeah, me too. He was just a pup, you know? A kitten, I guess. You know what I mean. At least we settled things with that skeeving Lady Gisiliane. It's good to know what happened to Taja here won't happen to anyone else. Yeah, she's a scrappy little thing, eh? The flirting's a little weird, but she knows this place like the back of her paw. If we knock our heads together, maybe we'll have enough smarts to avoid getting kidnapped again. Same as always, I guess. Keep wandering, keep working. Sword arm's healing up, and I wager there's plenty of gold around here for a thick-headed orc. Pleasure working with you, pal. Let's do this again sometime, just without the kidnapping bit. Ha!
Parched. Mareki is parched. I could really use a drink, Scordo.
Funny, I was just thinking the same thing.
No, you weren't. You were thinking of going back into that swamp and killing all those other hunters.
Ha! What are you, some kind of witchy mind-reading cat?
Oh, Scordo. You hide your thoughts like a teenage doggy hides his smutty picture books. Not well, I mean. You're bad at it.
What? Ha! By Moloch, what have I got myself into?
Moreki looks forward to showing Skordo all of Elsweyr, women especially. If he marvels at an Alfik, just imagine how he will react to a Cinch rat. The only Khajiit graffer and Tofferton he is, yes?
Good luck out there, pal. Dragons, outlaws, big hungry cats. Elsewhere can get pretty rough. Not sure. Looks like I have a salty, furry travel companion for a while. That might be interesting. I have a suspicion she may be more likely to start a fight than me. Of course, me being such a friendly, cheerful type, we'll see what's going on here in southern Elsweyr. Maybe help out with this dragon problem they have. Never fought one of those big boys. That'll be something to boast about. soul!
I heard Bloodthorn assassins tried to kill King Casimir.
We must sneak in, Casca. Sneak. You do remember how to do that, yes?
I remember the last time you tried to sneak somewhere. Did you ever remove all those cactus spines from your arse?
Those cactus spines never stung as much as your betrayal, Casca.
Oh yes, my third betrayal of the day, but who's counting?
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartis by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly. Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the encampment. I'll leave their strategy to them. Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartis may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least, this path should let us search most of the camp. Enough. Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp. See Nartis. Let's move on.
a sharp eye, mate. Too many newcomers prowling about.
You got to the city just Khajiit's family died when the plague spread itself south.
Sure, I skim a little off the top, but you better catch yourself.
No sign of the Dark Elf here. Let's head north. Stop right there. He locked the door. Stand back. Quickly now, after him. Well, that's one way to catch a thief.
Walkers, good to see you. Look who Zaji found. Why don't you say hello?
Please, Zaji!
Usually Zaji is the one who does the talking, but his spell work is a tad rusty. This one will keep the muskars floating while you do the questioning.
I'd love some time alone with Nartis, but we wouldn't talk, so you should ask the questions.
Usually Zaji is the...
All right, I admit it. I stole the perfect pounds and brought it here to Southgard. But I no longer have the ship, I don't. I sold the ship to Admiral Irathi, but they haven't set sail yet. The ship is still berthed on the south docks. Irathi hasn't even finished loading up the slaves. Did I say slaves? Silly me! I meant cargo. They're loading cargo. I would never sell a Khajiit ship to a slave trader. All right, yes, Irathi is a slaver. But I swear I didn't know that until after I sold her the ship. Please, you have to believe me, I'm innocent here.
Zaji wants you to know there are no hard feelings. In our business, it's sink or swim, yes? Oh, that's right! You can't swim! That went exactly as planned, which honestly may be a first for Zaji. Zaji is counting on it. There's no place for slavers in Elsweyr. But there's plenty of room at the bottom of the sea. Perhaps Kenarthi will even take pity on Nartis and guide him to wherever it is that dark elves go. There's not a sailor in the Topal Bay who hasn't heard of Admiral Irathi and her practices. Many Khajiit have suffered because of her. But now we have a chance to repay this suffering, yes? Oh, you want a plan? Now, that plan would be... Zaji and the Bearded One will draw away the slavers. Meanwhile, Casca will help you secure the perfect pounce. We'll reconvene when the coast is clear.
May the Dark Elf fill the belly of many hungry fish.
Against my better judgment, I think we should follow Zaji's plan. Besides, it's best if you help secure the boat. We wouldn't want our new friend sailing off without us. Let's just say I'm not discounting the possibility. Aelia Renmus seems like a respectable woman, but she may not be the best judge of character. For now, let's hold up our end of the bargain.
Ah, it is good to be home.
We should sail for Senchal before reinforcements arrive.
Excellent point. Hey, Walker! Get us out of here!
I told you the captain would get the pounce back.
Once again, the perfect pounce sails under Zaji's tender touch. She's an impressive vessel, yes. Sleeker than a greased Alfik and twice as fast. Swift enough to dodge any dragonfire that comes our way, this one assures you.
It seems that young Aelia has joined us. See what she has to say.
I heard what happened from the crew. I'm glad you were there to help recover the pounce. I don't think Zaji would have handled the loss of his ship very well. Speaking of Zaji, did he agree to sail you to the island? I'm glad to hear it. I knew Zaji wouldn't let you down. I'm coming with you. If this dragon is going to attack Senchal, I want to help defeat it. Besides, I'm sure you could use an extra hand. I'm good with a bow. Look, I'm aware of the risks, believe me. But this city is my home. I can't just stay behind and hope you stop this threat. Not when I can help. I won't stand by while my father and friends are in danger.
You're competent, I'll give you that. Enough to slay a dragon? We'll see. The odds don't look good. We don't know the island. We have no idea how strong the dragon is. We'll have to improvise, and that rarely goes well. And wait for this dragon to burn the city to the ground? No, it's better to die fighting than to perish hiding behind a wall. Besides, we're profiteers. We know a thing or two about the risk. Someone on this ship has to be. If everyone plans for sunny weather, how will we survive a storm? Despite the odds, it's not hopeless though. If we can fight, then there is always a chance we can win.
This one is cleaning. You may help clean or you may stop bothering this one. Whatever needs doing. Cleaning, mopping, stabbing. Sometimes this one stabs and then cleans up afterward. Also, Chisbari is well known for her cheery disposition. Hooray! See? Chisbari is so cheery.
Jal, you are the one who got us back the perfect pounce, yes? Thank you for that. She may not be much, but the pounce has been this one's home for a long time. Even before Zaji was her captain, in fact. Yes, back when the ship belonged to a rather nasty fellow by the name of Bazahar the Bull. A heartless taskmaster who didn't care a lick about his crew. The pounce was a lot less colorful back then, in more ways than one. What's not to like? He respects his crew, makes sure we're well cared for, and he's always excited for the next adventure. It's a bit contagious, actually. Still, I don't know if this ship could actually function without Casca. I won't deny Zaji is cunning when he wants to be, but it's Casca that keeps this ship afloat. She schedules repairs, oversees our provisions, pays the crew. And she keeps us all safe, of course. I haven't seen her lose a fight yet.
Guess the captain got the pounce back. He always does. Not the first time he's lost it, you know. Practically everything. If it weren't for old Dirge, the whole ship would sink under the weight of the grime and barnacles. Not that any of these louts would notice. Enough jawing. I've got to see what condition the pounces come back in.
I never thought I'd become a dragon hunter. A wandering bard, perhaps, or maybe even a diplomat. That's not to say I'm having second thoughts. If this is what it takes to protect my home, then this is what it takes, no matter the risk.
There is no day like today for adventure, and you have a dragon to slay, yes? Talk to the bearded one first, though. He seems like the strategy type and will probably want to discuss many boring things with you.
Now that we've secured a vessel, our next step is to infiltrate the dragon's lair. Zaji will stay on his ship in case we need to make a quick retreat. Casca, on the other hand, has asked to join our hunt. If she wishes to protect her home, she should have that chance. Once we reach the island, we'll search for the dragon. Luckily, we have the Horn of Jadari to help us fight the beast. Before I made my way to Elsweyr, I searched Drakengard's sanctuaries for weapons and wisdom. There, I learned about the Horn of Jadari and how it was stolen by the dragon Volokson. I found Voloksan's lair, slew the beast, and took back the horn. A dragon horn of immense power. Its sound forces dragons to fall from the sky. It should give us a great advantage in battle. That said, we may also find more resistance than a dragon on the island. Another ship was seen heading toward the island. I'm not sure if its crew are friend or foe, but we must be prepared for the worst. We can set sail immediately, or perhaps you would like to take a moment to become familiar with the crew. Very good. Let's go deal with that dragon. Let's discuss our plan of attack. Judging by that docked ship, we're not the only ones who have business on this island. There's a Drakengard proverb. Prepare your counter before the blow. In other words, if they swing at you, be ready to swing back. I also recommend we split our forces to cover more ground. I spotted a cavern northeast of here. Scout ahead and see where it leads. Meanwhile, Casca, Aelia, and I will search for the main entrance to those ruins. Aelia, Casca, you're with me. Stick close and prepare to fight.
I'm always ready to fight. Just keep an eye on the little one.
I can take care of myself, you know.
The cavern passage lies... The cavern passage lies to the northeast. See where it leads and prepare to defend yourself. We have no idea what dangers lurk on this island. Except Scales, this gate won't budge. Does anyone see a lever? Good to see you, warrior. Thanks for the assistance.
Scatter!
Hold your positions. That was certainly effective. Well done, my friend. Damn this gate!
Look above us! The dragon!
Prepare yourselves! Inside, now! Follow the beast!
Who are these people, and why are they attacking us?
They are enemies to be defeated.
These
Nothing else
banners,
matters.
the motifs. There's no mistaking it. This is a dragon god's sanctuary. How dare a dragon desecrate these hallowed halls? Well said. I was able to track the dragon's movements. It should be just up ahead. Aelia and Casca have agreed to guard this hall while we move forward.
Be prepared, little one. I can smell them coming.
How many?
Does it...
Where are you, vile beast? Show yourself! Prepare to meet your end! The horn didn't work. How?
Of course not. That's my horn, mortals. Tell me how you came to possess it.
My companion will speak with you, dragon. But make one wrong move, and my blade will cut deep. See what this dragon has to say, but be wary. I will be prepared to strike if it moves against us.
I am Nathalar. I do not fear you, hunter. If you seek a battle, understand that it will be to the death. I would rather talk, though. Where did you get my horn? Zukorav. So it was Valoksin who hid it from me. To protect our kind from the horn's power, no doubt. Such an honorable fool. And why do you seek to kill me? Are you one of Latvulan's thralls? My oldest foe. A dragon of great power and evil intent. He gathered a cult to do his bidding and subjugated our brothers to his cause. Those who oppose him die. He plans to destroy this land, and me along with it. Why would I attack the Kaz city? It means nothing to me. Only Latvulan matters. You have dispatched many of my brother's followers, so I shall spare your lives. You may even keep my horn. I have no need of it.
Hold! This dragon means us no
No harm. Did we come all this way for nothing?
That's still to be determined. For now, let's spread out and see what we can find. Well, I certainly didn't factor this into my plans. The Dragon Guard were very clear about their dealings with dragons. Hunt them, slay them, use their parts. Yet this one shares our goals. This Latvulan seeks to destroy all of Tamriel. If Nathalar wants to stop that, I'd say we have a common cause. As the Red Guard proverb tells us, if we share an enemy, let our blades strike as one. I may not like it, but Nathalar possesses knowledge about Latvulan that we just don't have. And the might of a dragon at our disposal isn't something to toss away lightly. Yes, I'd rather have Nathalar on our side than against us. Our mission was successful, my friend. It just didn't end as we expected. We secured passage to the island, we found the dragon, and we made sure Senchal was safe. At least from this potential threat. Not bad for a day's work. We also need to learn more about this dragon Latvulan. If it does indeed wish to destroy all of Tamriel, then an alliance is our best way to end that threat. I'm just glad I have your support in this. Your help has already been invaluable. If we're to fight back against Latvulan, we'll need more than a single dragon. We'll need an order dedicated to eradicating this threat. The time has come to reform the Dragon Guard. I do. The crew of the Perfect Pounce already helped us on one dragon hunt. I'd like you to see if they'd join us for many more. Speak to Zaji and see if he and his crew want to join our order. Let's hope Zaji takes our offer seriously. He may find it hard to believe that we want his crew to join the Dragon Guard. In fact, I'm having a hard time believing it myself. But by Lecky, we need them. The Imperial Dragon Guard was formed centuries ago by Riemann I, founder of the Second Empire. Though we seek to emulate the Order's dragon hunting practices, the Dragon Guard was originally created to act as Riemann's honor guard. I suspect it has to do with the Order's Akaviri origins. When the Akaviri invaded Tamriel, they were defeated by Riemann and ultimately swore loyalty to him and his heirs. They eventually became his Dragon Guard. The Akaviri have a long history of hunting dragons in their homeland, and so the Dragon Guard were both the Emperor's honor guard and accomplished dragon hunters. This lasted for nearly 2 centuries, until the assassination of Riemann III. The Dragon Guard was officially disbanded. Some members swore loyalty to the potentate and acted as his spy masters, while others became mercenaries. There were even members who continued to hunt dragons, though in much smaller numbers than before. Members of the Dragon Guard were the premier soldiers of the Empire. They were master strategists, disciplined and honor-bound. It's no exaggeration to say they were the best of the best. We, on the other hand, have a crew of pirates. Yes, how could I forget? I led young Aelia in her first battle. None of them are my first choice, but they've all shown themselves to be dedicated to protecting Elsweyr and its people. They will have to do. Let's hope Zaji takes our offer seriously. He may find it hard. Let's hope Zaji takes our offer seriously. He may find it hard to believe that we want his crew to join the Dragon Guard. In fact, I'm having a hard time believing it myself. But by Lecky, we need them.
Zaji knew his gut was right. Only a truly great warrior could tame a dragon. Do you suppose the creature will let us ride it? Hmm? No. Best not to ask. This one would not want to be rude. Really? Of course you do. Who wouldn't want the daring Zaji by their side? The offer is tempting. Whoever defeats these dragons will have their names sung by moon singers for generations. Zaji is not one to hesitate, Walker. Not when a stranger asks him to sail to a dragon's island, and certainly not when that same stranger offers glory and fame. The crew of the Perfect Pounce will join your Dragon Guard. Yes. Zaji will speak to the crew. However, there are 2 crew members you may wish to speak with personally. Dirge Traktor, the Imperial with a weasel face, and the beautiful Chisbari. Their particular talents may prove interesting. The Dragon Guard key! Who's a good-for-nothing lout now, mother? But you must be busy with the dragon, no? Zaji will speak to the crew on your behalf if you do not have the time to spare. Leave it to Zaji. Dirge Traktor has more book smarts than the rest of my crew combined. Now, that's not saying much, since most of my crew can't read. The Dragon Guard wrote many things, yes? Perhaps he can help you read them. Well, Dirge has an awful lot of contacts. He always helps us figure out who we can trust and how to avoid those who mean us harm. Maybe he can help keep track of our enemies in some fashion. Ah, she's Barry the Chipper, as she is known. You'll see why as soon as you hear her lovely voice. Aside from Casca, there's no one more dependable aboard the Pounce. Give her a task, and she'll get it done, yes? Oh, Zaji has not a single doubt, not a one. We may be just smugglers to you and the Bearded One, but our hearts sing for adventure. They will all take up the call, this one is sure. Life on the seas is not easy, Walker. You must be able to adapt at a moment's notice if you wish to survive its many dangers. Storms, attacking ships, sea serpents. The Pounce's crew will learn to navigate the dangers of dragons just as readily. Of course. Zaji is their captain, after all. This one is confident that his crew will become the greatest dragon guard to ever walk the sands of Elsweyr. It's just a matter of time.
He goes to the city for the pickpockets. He enjoys the attention.
This one has much to do. If you have business, speak to Captain Zaji.
I can't believe we're in a Dragon Guard sanctuary. My father would tell me stories about the Order when I was little. Protectors of the Emperor, slayers of dragons, daring adventures. It was all quite exciting. You want me to join your order? I mean, that isn't to say I don't want to. Of course I do. I want to protect my home before the dragons destroy it. I didn't expect you to ask me to stay. We only face the darkness of fear so that we may find the light of courage. That's something my mother always told me. An old Red Guard proverb, she said. I'll join your Dragon Guard and protect my home. You have my word. I have to admit, our Dragon Guard does seem a little motley at the moment. Perhaps uniforms would help? I spent my childhood in Cyrodiil. My father was a commander under Emperor Leovic, and my mother was a Red Guard ambassador. Her name was Sadala. I had a tough time fitting in with my peers. They were always questioning who I was. Was I Imperial? Was I a Red Guard? They wanted to put me in a neat little box, but I didn't quite fit. Anyway, my father joined the Colovian Revolt and was given the rank of general by Emperor Varen. Father received orders to come to Central and help with the restoration. He didn't plan to take me along as I was only 13 at the time. Then my mother died, and everything. Exactly. And a new city helped take my mind off of other things. I felt so welcomed in Senchal. The Khajiit never questioned who I was or where I came from. To them, I was simply Aelia. That was all that mattered. I have to admit, our Dragon Guard does seem a little motley at the moment. Perhaps uniforms would help?
Yeah. Can you see I'm reading? Trying to read. What letter does that look like to you? Oh. Thought it might have been some sort of code. Well, guess I'm free now. What do you want? Captain says a lot of things. Like more riches than we can count, and easy as a spring breeze. Now here we are, hunting dragons like they're some kind of sky whales. Well, you are anyway. I got books to research. Who'd have thought reading could be so handy? Anything, Dragon Guard. Books on killing dragons without getting eaten, I hope. When I scare up some leads, I could use your help retrieving them. I hear anything about those New Moon fanatics while I'm at it, I'll let you know. Come on now. I'm never going to get through these if you keep interrupting me. If you're feeling chatty, go bother Chisbari.
What do you want? Not surprising. I am the only one who can keep a ledger around here. You hunt dragons. I figure out where the dragons are, and what to do with any parts you bring back, yes? It's the most obvious way to help. You have given this one an important task, yes? Leave me to do it.
Our mysterious crew has departed. Those left alive to depart, that is. They were dragon cultists, yes? It would certainly explain their choice of garb. This Latvalan must have an affinity for black. Very well. I will join your order. Why would I hesitate? These dragons killed many of my people, and I cannot fight them alone. So I will help you hunt down the beasts. A simple decision, yes? The Dragon God would a very strict order, yes? I doubt our crew would do well with too many rules. Perhaps some changes will need to be made. I have faced many enemies. Nothing was too big or too powerful for me to challenge. I didn't always win, but I could always fight. When the dragons came, this was no longer true. I would rather die on the sands of Palatine than hide away in foreign soil. This is a chance to make my stand. I will take it. Besides, if I thought your cause was impossible, I would have said no. The Dragon God would a very strict order, yes? I doubt our crew would do well with too many rules. Perhaps some changes will need to be made.
Nathalar and I have come to an agreement. We'll work together to defeat Lotfalan, but only that. After our battle is won, Nathalar will peacefully depart from these lands. Now, what did Zaji say to my proposal? Excellent. I'll meet with him and his crew to discuss the particulars. For aiding me in the establishment of our new Dragon Guard, accept this reward. Oh, and talk to Nathalar when you have a moment. He requested your help with a small matter.
You are wise to ally yourselves with me. Lotvulan will not stop until Tamriel is destroyed. He has raised an army and forced my brothers to join his crusade. Those who refuse, die. He must be stopped, for the good of my kind, as well as for yours. A dragon's words have power few mortals understand. When we swear an oath, we are bound by it. That is our way. The dragon Yagrandu vowed to aid me in a time of need. We must seek him out and remind him of his oath. I do, but I do not know where he hides. I leave that task to you, as the Dragon God of old were known to be accomplished trackers. Seek the aid of a companion who knows this land well, and let them guide you. Now go, hunter. Find Yagrandu. Finding Yagrandu requires a test of skill rather than mere bravery. I am curious to see how you and your companions fare. Yagrandu ran afoul of a powerful dragon hunter in a time before the Dragon God. I found him, injured and cornered, and offered my aid. For a price. Knowing that his life was forfeit, he begrudgingly agreed. My kind call it a soul smear, a blood allegiance. It is an unbreakable bond, stronger than any vow uttered by a mortal. Yagrandu is bound to pay his debt by a magic older than any you know. If you find him, he will join our cause.
Finding this dragon will be no easy matter. Perhaps Zaji will have a better lay of the land. He's traveled a great deal over the course of his time as a ship captain. At the very least, he may know who we can speak to.
We're part of the Dragon Guard, Elia. It's not stealing.
I think we should ask before putting them on.
But it looks so good on you.
Oh, hello. Zaji and I found these uniforms and couldn't resist trying them on. We're forming a new Dragon Guard order, right? We thought we should look the part. I hope that's not a problem.
Look what we found, Walker. Zaji has to say, the Dragon Guard certainly has style, though this one did decide to make a few alterations. Now, what's our next move? What does our dragon friend have up his scaly sleeve? A missing dragon, huh? Then you'll want to head to Kenarthi's Breath Temple. The priests there can find all sorts of things, if your cause is just. I'm certain they wouldn't mind helping the noble Dragon Guard defeat a great evil. South of Black Heights, Zaji's childhood village. Just follow the ringing of the bells, yes? You can't miss it. Zaji will meet you there? Yes, of course. This one is your resident expert, after all. He just did not realize that his first Dragon Guard mission would take him back to Black Heights. He hasn't visited since... well, he has never visited. The only thing remarkable about Black Heights is just how unremarkable it is. Nothing ever happens there. The villagers paint the wall of life. The priests pray to Kenarthi for guidance. It's all very, very dull. A big mural. The villagers each add to it before they die, preserving their stories for generations to come. Zaji remembers staring at it when he was a Khajiit. The stories of this one's ancestors made Zaji think... That's it. Merchants, weavers, fishers, and farmers. There were now stories of heroes, no glorious tales of adventure. All Zaji saw in that mural was a life too dull to contemplate. And so, this one ran away and never looked back. Kenarthi is the goddess of the winds. She guides the Khajiit, ensuring our ships reach safe harbor and our souls find the sands behind the stars. With Kenarthi's power, the priests can guide us to what we seek. Something to do with the bells, Zaji thinks. He has never seen the ritual, of course. It is only performed in times of dire need, such as when a group of brave Dragon Guard must find a dragon, yes? Zaji will meet you there? It's settled. To Black Heights.
And I'm coming with you.
What? You don't trust Zaji to handle this?
Not in the slightest.
Zaji will meet you there? Yes, of course.
bad man! The bad man! The bad man is dead!
Hey, I need you to do something for me. Or for the guild, I mean. The New Moon's recruiting again. Poaching from another cult, actually. Guess they figure Daedra-worshipping suckers are easier to sway than sensible divine-worshipping folk. I have it on good word that there's a recruiter in Stormhaven right now. Some outfit called the Supernal Dreamers, whatever that means. Devotees of Vermina. I hear they got a camp northwest of Koglin Village. Head out and put the New Moon's recruiter to sleep for good. Bring any notes you find back with you. Well, go on. We both got things to be doing. I don't know. Years. Too long to still be the ship's cabin man, I can tell you that much. Ought to be first mate as much as I do for him. Yeah, cabin man. Like cabin boy, but I'm a man. You daft! Perfect Pounce would fall apart without me keeping things in order. You think Captain Zaji runs a tight ship? No, sir. Don't care how good a sailor he is. Won't get far with torn sails. Well, I swabbed the decks, cleaned the galley, did the laundry, and I provisioned the ship. And that's just the start, mind you. Point is, just 'cause I'm no sailor don't mean I'm not important. So I saw that, so I'm not just some cabin man anymore.
Here we are! Kenati's Breath Temple, home to sweet winds and pleasant shines.
Zaji, I don't like your tone. Is there something you're not telling us?
Well, this one may not have left home on the best of terms.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zaji. I didn't mean to pry. Do you want to wait outside?
Lovely, Aelia. Your words are as a soothing balm. With you by Zaji's side, he can do anything. Let's venture forth.